everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, excuse me, today I'm going to show you how to create a simple workbook in Canva. It's actually very easy, and so anyone can do it. You could do it with a free plan, but having a pro plan is obviously more advantageous for more complex designs or more options with images and different converting tools that they allow you to use on the pro plan. So this is the workbook that I'm going to cover to create. I just did a health and nutrition workbook, just that's sort of universal. Everyone, mostly everyone wants to be healthy and take better care of themselves. So we're going to do a cover page, a table of contents, and the table of contents is actually linked to the page where you'll find the content. And then we'll create this page, the health goals for 2024, a daily checklist design, a weekly meal plan for people to write down their breakfast, lunch, and dinner throughout the week, and their weekly reflection. So just a simple workbook, just different designs that you can do. And so let's get right to it. So first I'm here in my home page of Canva, and I'm going to go ahead and create a design, and I'm going to do I'm going to search proposal. And the reason why I'm selecting proposal is because that'll sort of give us a template for the cover page. And then we can just go from there off a blank, canvas. It just sort of speeds up the process. So I'm just going to, take something that, stands out to me. But you feel free to, pick something that speaks to you and your workbook that you're going to be creating. And let me see, maybe we will do, let's see. I don't see the one that I have for the demo, but let me see if I can find something here. Let me see. Okay, let's just do this one. This one would be nice. And this one, I believe, is a free version. So anyone can use it. So we're going to go ahead and do this design. It's going to open up in a new page. And here you'll see other pages. You can just ignore them because it's not part of the workbook that we're going to do. And so what I'm going to do is, delete that contents, and you're just going to trash the other pages. You don't need them because it's a template, so we're going to be creating our own. So let's see, what do I have here? I have health and nutrition workbook. So we can go ahead and put health and nutrition workbook. Okay. And maybe we decrease the size. Maybe we remove the date. Okay. And we can delete that. It's not necessary. And we can just do Susan Crane. I'm just making up a name, and I'm saying made for, and then just put year, and we can put 2024 because that's the year that we are in. And then maybe here you want to change the image. Let's see. Health, we put health there, healthy. Do healthy. Let's see. Photos. Let's see if we can find a good photo. This one looks nice. Okay. Health and nutrition workbook. Okay. Perfect. The table of contents will be done at the last step. So what I'm going to do is create some, let me see here. We're going to create a shape. So from here, I clicked a square, and so you can keep orange, and we'll do a border. And for the border, we're going to do orange. And here we will make it transparent. So we can do, actually, hold on. Actually, that's for the checklist. So here I'm just extending the shape to the edges of the document. And for the transparency up here in the top right, I'm going to decrease it so it's not as dark. So maybe something about 14. And so from here, you can actually duplicate this maybe 2 or 3 times. So I'm on a Mac, so I'm going to do Command D for duplicate. And it duplicated the same one. And I'm just going to drag it down, and I'm going to do Command D again. And Canva automatically gets, what you're trying to do. So it'll automatically put it in that spot after you duplicated something a couple of times. So that actually helps speed up the process. And then now I'm going to choose, let's see, a shape. Let's see, we can do this one. You can put it here. And you can put, how did I name it here? Health goals for 2024. Health goals for 2024. Perfect. So that's good. And now we're going to do that. And it's going to be page 1. And so the user can put in their health goals for the year. Okay, so after we have that, we can go ahead and press duplicate the page. So I'm going to duplicate the page, and I'm going to, you can just select everything by dragging your mouse to select all the elements and then press delete, and it will automatically delete everything. So this is going to be page 2. And so this one is going to be the daily checklist. So here we can do a text, and we can do a heading and call it daily checklist. Okay, and you just want to drag it to the top here as a title. And then now we're going to go back to elements, and we're going to create our checklist. So first we want to create different squares so that someone can check them off. So for here, I'm going to do a border color. And here, this is where you're going to change the border color to the color orange, because that's the color of the square. And then we're going to change the color of the actual square to be transparent so that someone can actually put a checkbox in there. And obviously, this box is way too big, so we're going to decrease the size. So I'm going to click down here in any of the 4 corners and sort of drag it in there and see what I think makes sense for a checkbox. Maybe still too big, maybe a little smaller. It's more of a circle now. Okay, so that's fine. So what I'm going to do is duplicate this a couple of times. And you see, as I'm pressing Command D, Canva's automatically placing the circles in the correct spot. Okay, so that's pretty good. It looks pretty tidy and neat. And then I'm going to go back to elements here. I'm going to use a square. I'm going to decrease the size. I'm going to put the transparency to about 13. And then I'm going to increase this side. And let's move it up here. Yeah, let me see. Okay, that looks good. So now we can go ahead and duplicate the same here. So I'm just pressing Command D, moving it down, and moving it over. And Command D, Command D, Command D, Command D, Command D. Okay, so there is our checklist. So someone can write their daily tasks or things that's going to help them stay motivated and stay healthy, like walk 10,000 steps a day or drink lemon water first thing in the morning or take my supplements, do a meditation, things like that. So they can write them down. And so every day they're going to do that, you know, and to, move forward in their health journey in the workbook. And then here, I think these might be too dark. No, I think they're okay. Okay, so the next page I'm going to duplicate this page. Well, actually, let's do this checklist. Let's change the font. So I'm going up here at the top toolbar section and I'm clicking the font area. And here are the fonts. Now, if you have the free version, there's only a select amount of fonts that you have. If you have the pro version, you have access to a lot of different fonts. And let's see, what do we want? Maybe this one? Sure. Nixie one. And then maybe we have to change this because I want the headlines to have the same font. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this page. So this will be page 3. And then it will say weekly meal plan. Wonderful. And so now I'm going to select all of these. And I'm going to delete them. And then now I'm going to do Monday through Sunday. And I'm going to type in Monday here. And I'm going to just design it how I want it, the first one. And then we can just duplicate it to speed up the process. So I'm just going to elements and I'm selecting the line and I'm going to move it over here. And let's decrease the line weight to 1. And let's drag it out here to the end. And then I'm going to copy and paste that one down here. Sort of scoot it down so people have space to write. And then I'm going to drag it. And then let's duplicate that line again. And let's put it right here. And let's do that. So now I can select this Monday and all of the 3 lines that I just made, and I can duplicate them. And then I'm going to move it down here. And I'm going to, instead of Monday, it's going to be Tuesday. And I'm going to do that again. I see it's a little off here. So you could just move the lines to where it touches. So we have something neat. This one is also going off the page. Let's fix it and have it tidy and neat. Okay. So Tuesday, and I'm going to select Tuesday and all the lines, and I'm going to bring it down to about here because it matches the distance. And then I'm going to select Wednesday. I'm going to put Wednesday here. Wednesday. I'm going to duplicate that. Do this one, Thursday. And the pink guides are telling me like that there's equal space. So that's why I choose to drop it in there. Thursday, THU. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Let's bring this to the edge here. And close it over here. And the same with Wednesday. Okay. And we'll bring it to the edge. Let's see. And then let's see if we can fit one more on this screen. Thursday, Friday, Friday. Okay, and then go to this one. Seems a bit off. Okay. And then let's see. So I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And so we can duplicate this page and we can do Saturday and then Sunday. And we don't need the rest of this, so we will delete. So now you have that, and oh, forgot a few lines here, and forgot this line. Okay, so there's the weekly meal plan. Wonderful. And then the last page for the workbook is going to be, let's see, the weekly reflection. Weekly reflection. So let's see, I can duplicate this page and put my weekly reflection. And maybe decrease the size so it could fit here. And so, actually, there's a better way. Since we kind of want it to be this way, we can duplicate this page and we can move it all the way down to the end of the page. So it'll be this page and it could be my weekly reflection. There we go. And then we can move this up. We can move this down a little bit. Move this down a little bit. Move this down. Okay. And then we can possibly move this up. Let's see. Could do this one. Then two. Okay. So let's add a text. What are you grateful for? Or how well did I stick to my weekly plan? And how will I improve by 1% next week? So here I'm going to insert a text. And here I will put number 1. What am I grateful for? And then, what am I grateful for? Number 1. This didn't We could just put like this. What am grateful for? And then I can just put them over here. And then I can duplicate this again, and I can put, what is the, how well did I stick to my weekly plan? And then I'm just clicking adding the third, fourth option here. Let's see. How well did I stick to my weekly plan? And I'm going to number this over 2. And let's move this over. Okay. And the last one I'm going to choose is, how will I improve 1% next week? And I'm just making this up as I go for the tutorial. But feel free to do what fits you and your needs for the workbook that you're creating. And so that is pretty much it. And so the we have to finish numbering the pages because we're going to link, just numbering the pages here. And this is page number 5. So we can hyperlink a table of contents. So, and we can do duplicates over here. So we can just erase this page, and then we can just do, let's do table of contents, and I will delete this and this and this. And so there's page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. So we can do, let's see, number 1. We can do number 1, and we can change it to this colored number, page 1. And then we can just number 2. Oh, this is the color. Number 2. Let's see. Let's see, the width is 1.4. And I'm just going here because I want it to be the same. Page 2. Page 3. And I'm just making sure you see the black square here pop up as 1.4. And I'm just going here to the color and making sure that it's in the same color. Page 3. So let's see, what's page 3, the weekly plan. And then page 5 is the weekly reflection. Number 5. And let's see. And let's see. Page 5. Okay. So here you can sort of select all of them, and you can go to position here, and you can tidy it up here under space evenly. Tidy it up. Okay, wonderful. So that looks good. So page 1 is going to be, I'm going to go to text, and page 1 is my goals for 2024. Make sure I get the title right. Health goals. And there is a extra period here. Health goals for 2024. Health goals for 2024. And then I'm going to duplicate that. And the next one is going to be daily checklist. And I'm going to duplicate that. And this one is going to be weekly meal plan. And I make sure I align it. And then I'm going to duplicate this. And then this is going to be reflection, weekly reflection. Okay, and this is, make sure this is aligned. Okay, so that is pretty much it. And so how we're going to get this to hyperlink, I'm going to select this and I'm going to add a link here. I'm going to right click on the element. I'm right clicking and I'm clicking link, and that is page 5. So I'm going to select page 5 and then you click done. And the same with this one. I'm going to select right click, and this is starting on page 3. So this is why we numbered it, to make it easy. We'll press done. This is starting on page 2. I'm just right clicking again and press the link, and we'll press page 2. And then this is for page 1, and we will link it to page 1. And you can highlight the number 5 and the actual text, and you can group them together. You could just press group, and I'm going to do that for all of them. And that just keeps everything nice and tidy, so when you have to move things around and redesign it. And so when you're done with this, you can go ahead. Well, first you want to name this at the top here. You want to give it a name: health and nutrition workbook. And you're going to press share. And so I have the pro plan, so with Canva, and so I'm going to press download. And you want this to be standard, and you want it to include all 7 pages, and then you can press download, and that will be your workbook. You press download, and here you'll see on the bottom right, it's going to be downloaded and it has been completed. And so we can open it up, and we will see the completed PDF. So there you have it, and you can see when I hover my mouse over this, it clicks it and it'll actually go to the page. So that's very neat. So that's how you create a workbook here in Canva. And feel free to subscribe for more tips and daily tutorials on Canva to help you and your business and to help your creative juices. And feel free to leave a comment below with more tutorial topics you'd like me to cover. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.